of, yeah.
All right, but here we go. Going into the first map now. Capture the Flag Dome. Team EnVy is going up against Team Infected.Wholemeal. We're just going to call them Team Infected. Let's see what. All right, so we're going to go top team. That's going to be Team EnVy here. Going to be starting off on board with Proofy, as we just stated. Now, Dome is a pretty fast-paced map. When you're on the side that EnVy is on, what you want to make sure you do is control Hall. As long as you're maintaining position over near Hall and loading dock, and you're going to be able to push out through crates, you're going to put your team in a very good position. Of course, you can't forget about the front door, because some players will sneak through, maybe overextend through the cave side, and going for a nice sneaky pull. So here we go, going to start on board with Proofy here. Looks like they're just going to throw some pre-stuns and pre-nades over towards the loading side of the map. Let's see if he connects with that thing. And it looks like he actually Mello getting first blood there on Parasite, but he's going to trade with Crooks. Proofy moves in, picks up one more on Mello here. And here we go. Looks like EnVy now has control of the crate side, but two are currently down. As Dino and Proofy both get picked up. Now Twiz moves in, trades onto Anxiety. And it looks like they're going to have complete control of the crates, as I just said. Now from this position, what you want to do is just stay alive for your team. You know, push up as far as you can, maintain as much map control as physically possible until your teammates respawn up. They should be spawning over near the loading dock side of the map, so they're going to have pretty quick to reinforce you. I'm not sure if Twiz stayed alive there, but a good spot to go to is that front tractor, right? You can stay behind there. You're going to have a lot of cover over near that front satellite where your teammates are respawning over near the loading dock. They'll come by, you know, right through in between, help you out with the kills near bottom dome.
Just going to have a quick look over just so we can give a bit of commentary actually on the game. And it is actually still 0-0 at this moment in time. So we are just waiting on a bit of a technical problem that we are having. We had a lot of problems today so far.
Yeah, I'm taking a quick look at the infected screens right now. It looks like they're all quite pushed back in their base right now. Now we see Crooksy was able to get one key kill here on Proof. That's going to give him position over near loading bay, which is going to be where most of the action is going to go on this map. Over near loading bay, over near bottom dome, and maybe over near front door, near the front jeeps of the main Team EnVy spawn. But yeah, unfortunately, we have some technical issues right now that we're trying to resolve. Hopefully, our wonderful production team can get that sorted out. But yeah, taking another quick look. Still looks like Infected are still pushed back inside bottom dome. The score is still 0-0 with around 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to play here. And these teams are just trading kills, fighting for map control right now. And that's all four down right now for Infected, so it looks like actually one player still alive. So it looks like Team EnVy might be able to get a pull out right here. But, you know, nobody just in position to move in and actually, you know, get the kill in bottom dome and pull the flag out. What's it looking like on the EnVy screen?
Just have a quick look. It is obviously still 0-0, and it does actually seem as if the EnVy team are quite far pushed up by the look of it. And we are just very quickly trying to get this sorted out now. I think it's actually a power pack. And that's actually a lot of the members of the team of Infected down. And Proofy's made a very important kill, and they've actually pulled that flag away.
Yeah, but I believe that was Mello who was in position to stop that flag pull. He's posted up over near the red crate right now. Quickly cleaned up, though. And I actually have... I don't want to say it too loud because I know that the players can hear me, but one player from Infected, it was Crooksy, he just got taken out, but he was trying to overextend, as we were just saying, through the cave, trying to go up through that front dome and try to get an overextend pull. And I think that's actually a really underrated play to make. Not many people decide to go for that play, because if you do manage to pull it out through the front door, there are really only two cutoffs you have to make after that. You need to cut off mid-map, and you need to cut off your bottom dome door coming from the crates. So that's only two cutoffs, and you have 3 extra players on your team. So.
It is easier to cut off, but it's harder to force the spawn inside. So it is good if you can force that spawn, but it's very hard to. Once you get that spawn down, though, it is very easy to get that flag away. I'm just going to have a quick look at this because it is actually 1-0 to EnVy now with about 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the clock in this first half. And we're getting the Xbox.
But, you know, despite never playing with each other, it looks like Infected are putting up, you know, a decent fight. You know, only going down 1 flag with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to play here. Crooksy's been just playing a bit of defense right now in the bottom dome, but it just seems that NGS has been controlling the whole map the entire game long. I haven't seen many Infected players be able to push out since the start of the game, right? They haven't been able to push up past the mid-map. So EnVy really holding down their map control here, playing it very safe. And it looks like that's 2, maybe 3 down right now for the Infected squad. I think that's 2 down. So EnVy might be putting more pressure on the flag, but Krusky tried to go in through that front door once again, almost got that flag pull out, but unfortunately didn't make a play happen there.
It's just about 1 minute left on the clock. Now we should be back just for the second half of the game. We are actually joining the game right now. So there we go. If we can get the...
Yeah, now you guys can see some gameplay.
Yeah, actually get to see the game. There we go. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not looking like we can connect to the game. Yeah, unable to
I
connect to the
think
host.
we need to reset the Xbox. And then.
All right, but for those of you who can't see the game, it is under 30 seconds now. Infected are trying to get this last second pull out. Looks like Crooksy is going to make this key kill on the flag. They might be able to put this in, but unfortunately the flag carrier for Infected dies, and then a player from Team EnVy is about to return the flag. So nice, valiant effort there by the Infected squad. But Team EnVy is going to go into halftime with a 1-0 flag lead, and now they're going to be spawning outside near the crate side, right? So they started out spawning inside, which I feel that's the more defensive posture to be in.
Yeah, the inside, a lot of people, it depends really what team is actually playing. Other people favor different sides.
Yeah, so the way I see it is that when you're spawning inside, as long as you maintain hall control and front door, and when you're watching front door, there are so many head glitches inside the base, so many corners you can send to watch that. But when you're in hall, you're going to see most players go to the back barrels. You could even lay on the flag peg and watch the cross inside hall if you have a player watch back hall. That's why I feel it's more of a defensive posture. You guys just have so much cover inside the base. Whereas when you're on the other side spawning at crates, you really don't have that much cover. You have a lot of bob and weaving motion that you could do, in between crates, going up to dock, maybe cut through mid-map near sidewalk. But for the most part, when you're on that side, you're going to be the aggressor there. You're going to be pushing up. You're going to try to make the play happen inside hall, and then you're going to be moving for the flag pull from there.
Yep. So it is really a map that just favors aggressive SMGs quite heavily, but obviously you will have that flag defender in there.
Yeah, you're going to need those aggressive SMG players that know how to make a play, but on the other hand, you need those anchor AR players that know how to fend off the flag, make that clutch kill when you're called on.
Right. It looks like we're going to attempt number 2 to get back into this game. There is about 4 minutes left on the clock. It's still 0-0 on the second half side, and we are actually seeing a big push by EnVy. Nice kill by Proofy there, actually. Let's see if we can actually get into this game.
Don't jinx it.
I think I've jinxed it.
Oh, there we go. So we're loading the map here. Looks like we might be able to get some gameplay finally onto you guys. And we really didn't get to see much of EnVy, but on the other hand, we haven't seen anything from Infected. Who do you want to hop on board with?
Well, Infected are the ones that have to do all the work, so I would go on board with them. Actually, just let's have a look at the scoreboard and see what we're missing out on. Proofy dropping 22 and 10. Look at that guy go. He's playing really well for his first European tournament. On board with Busby, who does get taken out by Dido, though. Mello taking him out in turn, though, and Zanity has a lot of work to do. He's not in a very good position to stop any sort of flag run, and it looks as if it's going to go 2-0 to EnVy early on in the second half.
Yeah, what I just saw from the Infected squad, I don't really like, because when you're spawning inside crate, inside the cave, the first thing you want to do is turn around and nade that spawn. That's going to allow your teammates to get a more favorable spawn and maybe make a play to stop that flag pull. But EnVy is going to put in that second flag cap of the game. Anxiety is able to pick up the 3-piece there. He's going to make his way towards the EnVy's flag right now, but it looks like one player is inside Bomb Dome. He's going to get stunned, but has, nice 2-piece nade there by Parasite. Going up huge for his team here. Busby is able to clean him up, and at least they have maintained control of crates. Yeah,
there's only 2 flags with 2.5 minutes to go on the clock. And yeah, they can come back. They've got some good players. Obviously, we have Crooksy, who has attended NRG before with the Apex team. Yep. We've got Busby. Busby's a well-established player, as well as Mello. Zanny, not really knocked around the higher end of the teams, but at the same time, he just picked up. We see what nice he did there. He got 3. He also took out another player at the same time. But Parasite coming up big with the PP90 there, taking out Busby. Crooksy cleaning up on Proofy though with the MP90, which is something we aren't seeing used as much now as we advanced on in the game. It does seem to be the PP90 that seems to be the primary SMG.
Yeah, of course, the PP90 isn't the best gun for long-range gunfights. A lot of people might prefer that MP7 for mid to long-range, but Twiz is actually going to get a 3-piece for his team here. Anxiety going to be the anchor inside dock here. Picks up 1 kill on Proofy with the headshot. Looking for more, but I don't think he should challenge. He hits full red right here. Nade, I think that was just a stun. He's going to live for now. But there's the nade coming in from Parasite. As Crooks is able to pick up Twiz near the front door. I think there are 2 players alive for both teams right now. Nice shot there from Busby. Unable to pick up the kill, though. And another thing I just want to point out is that he's using sleight of hand. A lot of times, especially when you watch American teams, everybody will be using the extreme conditioning perk because you never know when you're going to be in position to pull the flag, right? So it's better just to have that advantage, the running advantage with extreme conditioning. Yeah. And when a player has sleight of hand, you could really tell that they're focusing more on kills and less about the objective.
Yeah, you do actually often see now that everyone is using extreme conditioning. It's a little bit strange, if anything, that somebody's using sleight of hand. I mean, maybe on this Search and Destroy.
Yeah, maybe on Search and Destroy, you'll see sleight of hand scavenger, but I can't really see it being that useful in CTF. Maybe if you have the lead, and you're just playing a little bit of defense. But, they're down by 2 flags with just over a minute left to play here. They're trying to put some pressure on bottom dome, but they're just unable to get in. I don't think they've even been able to get a flag pull yet on this side. But let's switch players. Let's go on board with Crooks here. He's right outside bottom dome, checking the score. He's going to meet with Parasite here. He's going to get taken out. In the meantime, Dido picks up 1 kill on Busby. And, you know, it's just looking like Team EnVyUs is just too strong for Infected right now.
They've just held that nicely there. They were just waiting them all come in and they've taken out 3. And now is actually on board with the Infected team and see if they can stop any good push through now. If we can just look at the scoreboard, let's have a look. 24 and, well, sorry, 25 for Proofy now, and Dido getting 24 as well, 16 and 17 deaths apiece. Nice play by them, but let's actually have a look at the Infected lineups scores. And, well,
25, 20, 15, 11. It's not like Team EnVyUs is completely outslaying. I mean, sure, you know, some players from Infected are hanging in there in the Slayer department. It's just that Team EnVy, they're capitalizing on their opportunities, right?
Exactly.
So they're pushing up. They're not only are they maintaining map control, but when they have a flag pull, they make sure that they support their flag carrier, they get the necessary cutoffs, and now they have 4 down. They're about to put in another flag. I think they should be able to put this in. Yep. So Team EnVy is going to take map 1, capture the flag dome by a total score of 3-0 here. Let's pop up the final scoreboard. Anxiety for Team Infected dropping 26 to 24. Unfortunately, it's just not enough as Dido and Proofy just going off on main stage right now. 29, 27 kills combined for, I think that's 56 if my math skills are correct.
Yep, that's right.
Good thing I could add.
Good thing you can count.
Yeah, but Twiz also has 10 assists there, so you know he's putting shots on all the players he sees, which is allowing Proof and Dido to pick up those kills.
Assists go very unrated, I think. I mean, it is a big help. I mean, you can put, what, 5 bullets into someone else puts the 1 in. It's a big help to your team.